And this is the true height of the slave mind. If you can convince somebody to have a strong emotional reaction about a subject they don't even understand, imagine the level of slave these people are. Imagine if every time you saw the color red, you just lost your mind. You're a slave. You're controlled. And all the people who dislike me, because none of them can even tell you why, are slaves to the matrix. They belong to the machines. They've had all of their morality and all of their own thoughts completely and utterly erased. They've installed the new program. First it was or whatever it was. Now it's Andrew, Slava Ukraine, goes on and on, whatever the new fucking story is. Andrew's the enemy right now. And they don't even know why they feel how they feel. And there's a large percentage of the population walking through Earth now with opinions that they will fight to the death for, and they don't even know where it came from. And they don't even know why they believe it. And it doesn't even benefit them. This is the miracle of it. If you have one of these opinions that you really defend, but it benefits your life, I get it. Like, let's take an extreme opinion. Let's say you're the Taliban, right? You have extreme opinions, but those opinions allow you to live life in a particular way. You'll fight to defend those opinions. But if your opinion is, I hate Andrew Tate, your life is no better, you don't gain anything, your reality doesn't change, but you're still prepared to fight for that opinion. You're a slave. And most of the people who dislike me, in fact, let me correct myself, everybody who dislikes me is slave-minded. And it is still a minority. 90% of comments on my videos are positive. But there's 10% slave minds who, no matter what evidence you show them of me talking good about women, or my charitable donations, which rack up to the tens of millions of dollars, or the foundations I run, or the orphanage I built, or all the people's lives I've saved when I reply to men who are suicidal and men's mental health, which I'm working with closely. No matter what you show them, their only reply is, but he's bad. And they won't tell you why. And this is just the slave mind. You can't reason with the slaves because they've been programmed.
So you mentioned the underworld and the matrix. What is that?
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. Damn straight.
Yeah, good movie. So in the movie The Matrix, your body heat is being salvaged, and to keep your mind occupied, you're living inside of a false reality, computer generated. The reason I think we live in a matrix now is because I think the same thing is happening. Perhaps it's not our body heat, perhaps it's our work, our ideas, but they're being salvaged, and the reality they've given us to occupy our brains is false. We don't live in the real world. We are living in a reality where we're told stories and narratives that aren't true, where they try very hard to distract us with garbage. Rihanna. I have nothing against Rihanna. Like, I don't know her. But when I see a concert and I see hundreds of thousands of peons standing amongst peons.
What are they?
Peons is the people who go to these concerts.
Right.
Peon means peasant. Standing, because
this is an education in language.
No, but they are peasants because they're acting in a peasant way. They're acting like peasants. Hundreds of thousands of people in a crowd, looking up at somebody like they're God, jumping up and down for hours on end. You're a peasant. You're a peasant. And your life's shit, and you have no achievements, no money, you're depressed, but you're distracted. They've distracted you with this idol, whoever it happens to be. Put them there, and the peasant's like, yeah. And then they go home, and they're told something by the news. Let's make up a completely false scenario. Be afraid of the common cold. Okay, and then anyone who comes back and says, why are we afraid of the common cold? They delete their point of view. They shut them up to create a false reality. So people are living a life where they're working a job, they're being enslaved by the machines for their tasks, but their mind is distracted by garbage and only fed a fake story, and they're living inside of a computer-generated simulation. They're living inside of a world that is not real. They don't live in a real world. A lot of people live inside of the matrix completely, especially the people who dislike me.